Are you ready? All right.
Hey, on what Shake and Social Camp peeps. This is another installment of Dating at 30. But the only thing is, this installment is going to be directed towards the Honey Badger. She made a comment on my last Dating at 30 video that I was acting kind of like a douchebag, and I wasn't sticking to what my accusations were, and trying to find a respectable mate and partner to be with. But the thing is, I only have 6 to 7 minutes to give myself a time frame to tell a story. And there's only so much information that I can give out of the simple fact. Okay. Well, here's the thing, Honey Badger. So I was talking to this woman and uvuing this woman 1 to twice a week. And I would talk to her and was hour and a half, 2 hours over uvu. We do the thing over the dating site, and it's not like I haven't met this person. You know what I mean? I never was in the same room with her, but I spent enough time with her to make an assessment. That's the reason why, I say. Okay. Well, the reason why I came into the conclusion that I did about her was the simple fact that she left out pertinent information, and as far as I'm concerned, pertinent information, leaving it out is the same thing as lying. You know what I mean? You just leaving information out, yeah, man, it's the same thing as fucking lying. She left out the simple fact that she's a stripper. She told me that she worked in a club. Okay. So I assumed, okay, she's a server, whatever. Yeah, and when, or bartender, what the fuck ever, right? She left out the fact that she was a stripper. And the fact that she decided to introduce me to the fact that she was a stripper that I had no idea with. First of all, I would like to state, if I would have known she was a stripper this entire time, I wouldn't even tried. I wouldn't even gone anywhere, because I don't fuck strippers. You know what I mean? And the only reason why we had sex was because, you know what I mean? When we went out to the club, when we first got together, in the same room, with the simple fact that I didn't know she was a stripper. You know what I mean? The only thing that gave her away was the fact that she lap danced, and then the very next day, she gets me to meet her at her job. She decides to introduce me to the fact that she's a stripper, by having me show up at the exact time that she was going on stage. I was surprised, I'm a stripper, I didn't know the fact that she was a motherfucking stripper, okay? And, the fact that I slept with her, I spent hours, hours over 60-day period socializing with this individual. So, yeah. Like I said, I left out the pertinent information. So Honey Badger, that is my big justification on my actions. It's not like I was lowering myself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I went into this with the full respect and aspect that this could go somewhere. But I interviewed 5 people today. 4 guys and 1 lesbian, and they all came to the same conclusion. I told them, exactly what happened, and they all came down to the same conclusion that I was fucking bullshit, and she should have let me know up front instead of making a grand scene on stage. So, so I'd like to wish everybody in the social cam world a happy day in the Honey Badger. Rock that shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm sort of disappointed that you automatically assume if I was being a douchebag. But I forgive you, sweet lips. So I'd like to wish everybody in the social cam world a happy day and rock that shit.